Okay, good morning. I woke up this morning quite early and just thinking about the state that our country is in. And I've been trying to stay really out of the conversation on social media. However, I cannot go another day with all that's happening in the news and happening to women. I am infuriated. I've calmed down some, so now I can speak about what's going on. However, my uterus is not owned by the U.S. government. I'm sorry. I don't think that the U.S. government should be in the personal business of telling women what they can do. But here's what really got me: a gun has more rights than I do as a woman. What does that tell you? You're pro life, right? That's what some are saying on the government. In the government, we're pro-life. We want to save a child's life. However, you'll let them be slaughtered by guns. A gun right now has more rights than a woman. We can't let this happen. Not in this here United States of America. Talking about proud to be an American? Absolutely not. Not when the government is trying to hold women in slavery. We done been there before. I'm talking about my ancestors. Now, see, all y'all who voted for these Republicans that now put these restrictions on you, and then those Supreme Court judges that lied under oath, there's got to be some consequences. But that's what's happening in this country. You have white men who have decided that they own the power to tell all women what they can do. And then you gotta admit you have some women that are standing on their side. However, no one owns my uterus. No one can make a uterus except the Lord. So, all those who think that Roe versus Wade is over, it's not. It's not over. But just to think about women who would lose their lives, who have to go underground, who have to try and find funds to get to another state. Yes, I live in California, so right now it doesn't affect me as far as, um, being restricted. However, anything that affects one woman affects all of us. So we have men that are running this country. Now it's time for women to run this country. We need to run. We need to get in office. And we need to change things. Because right now, with the men doing it, it's not going so good. So that's my 2 cents about what's happening with Roe versus Wade. Now, let's get to the man that was the former president. If that was any person of color, they would be in jail awaiting their trial. So we need to have those move quickly because a crime has been committed. And the government is so busy worrying about what a woman will do and protecting a gun that we're letting criminals who's doing it outright blatantly on social media, on the news, all of those who was involved in this government takeover, which in our lifetime has not happened, need to be brought up with criminal charges. Now, y'all know I'm going to go here. If that was President Obama, he would already be locked up waiting for his trial. So, again, the Constitution is now protecting a gun's rights versus me as a woman. I'm telling you, I don't know what this country is coming to, but it's moving towards being a dictatorship. Okay, if this guy gets to run again, which to me is just outrageous. If he gets to run again, we in some serious trouble, y'all. Okay, democracy and freedoms will be gone. He incited a riot. He didn't care about the violence. He knew they were armed with weapons. He was okay with them calling for Mike Pence to be hung, which, I'm going to say again, is a minimum of a $250,000 fine and 5 years in jail, okay, to call for the death of a president. Now, if I did that, you can believe federal agents would be at my door, okay? That is something that you cannot do in the United States of America. Anyway, the 4th of July is coming, and I thought about it real hard, okay? Why should we celebrate the 4th of July, which celebrates taking away the rights of women? You're celebrating the country, right? Celebrating freedom of the country. However, who were they breaking free from? Britain? Who were they breaking free from? Right? Think about it. This land actually belongs to the Native Americans. It's a stolen land. And we and our ancestor are stolen people. And we're brought to this stolen land. Okay? Like my daughter said when somebody asked her, "Are you from Africa?" Because she's a beautiful dark chocolate girl. She said, "I was supposed to be." Think about that. So, I know I bounced around. There's a lot of things going on in our country, but we really need to pay attention. I hope y'all have your eyes wide open. And for those who can't see that this government was stolen and you want to go on and roll with the former president, when he goes down, guess what? Lots of men are going to go down around him. And if you don't open your heart and open your eyes to all of these lies, you'll be caught up. All right, that's my 2 cents. Kelly Cook, it's your girl. Bye, y'all.